Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. So let's start chapter 13, which is perimeter and area of basic plane figures. So when we say basic plane figures, that means that they're going to be two-dimensional figures, and the figures which are very well known to us, like rectangle, square, circle, triangle, parallelogram. So we have all those figures are familiar to us, but now what we are going to do? They may be a single figure, they may be a compound figure, a figure within a figure, and we have to find the perimeter or the area under the given conditions. So let's do some examples. Okay, the example we are going to take is the length of a rectangular field is 5 meters longer than its breadth. If the perimeter of the field is 50 meters, calculate length, breadth and area of the field. Now the length and the breadth of the field is not given, but the idea which is given to us is that the length is 5 meters longer than the breadth. Okay, so, and another thing is the perimeter is given. So let's start. First we will draw a diagram, and what we are going to do, we are going to assume some variable for the length and the breadth. So let's start. Okay, now we have a rectangular field. So let's apply the conditions. The condition is length is 5 meters longer than its breadth, and both are not known. So what are we going to do when the things are not known? We take variables. So this is x centimeters. We are assuming, why we are assuming breadth first? Because the length is dependent on the breadth, because length is 5 meters longer than the breadth. So we are taking a variable for the breadth, which is x centimeters, meters, because it is in meters. And if this is x meters, then this is automatically going to be x plus 5 meters. Okay. Now we have our length, our breadth. So how to calculate it now? So to calculate it, we are going to use the perimeter of the field is 50 meters. So what do we do in the perimeter? The perimeter is now the perimeter of the rectangular field. What are we going to do? If this length is x plus 5, this is also x plus 5. Okay. If this is x, this is also x. Right. So the perimeter of the rectangular field, so now we are going to add all the sides. X plus 5, so length plus breadth plus length plus breadth. So we can say it is 2 into L plus B, and in our case it is x plus 5 plus x, which is 2x plus 5 into 2, which is 4x plus 10. Okay. Now this is the right hand side, but the left hand side is already given to us, which is 50. 50, 50, 50, 50. So the value of x is going to be 4x is equal to 40 and x is equal to 10 meters. So if x is 10, this is 10, this is 15 meters, this is also 15 meters, and this is 10 meters. Okay, now we have length, we have now breadth. Now coming to the area. Area is length into breadth, which is 15 into 10 is 150, and meter into meter, meter square. Right? So we have now length, breadth, and area. So if this is clear to us, let's add something to this already what we have done with this field. We have a rectangular field of length 15 meters and breadth 10 meters. So we have calculated it. So let's add something to it, and then we'll see how to calculate that. Okay, now we have calculated length, breadth of this rectangular field, which is 15 meter and 10 meters. And this is now surrounded by a cemented path. And the situation is this, that the width of this path is from here to here, it is 2 meters. From here to here, it is 2 meters. From here to here, it is 2 meters. And from here to here, it is 2 meters. Okay, what we are asked is now, if the field is surrounded by a cement path of width 2 meters, which we have done it, calculate the area of the path. Now, we need the area of path only. We are not interested in the area of the field, which we have already calculated, which is 150 meter per meter square. But now we are interested in only path, and which path is like this. This is the path which we are interested. Okay. So this is the path which we are interested. So how we are going to calculate? The simple way is, now consider this outer rectangle. This is the bigger rectangle, right? And this rectangle has a length of 15 meters. But from here to here it is 2 meters. From here to here it is also 2 meters. 2 meters this, 2 meters this. And this is 15. So overall, the length of this outer rectangle becomes 15 plus 2 plus 2, which is 19 meters from here to here, right? Now, the same is case with the breadth. 2 meters from here to here, 2 meters from here to here, which is 10 plus 2 plus 2. So, from here to here, it is 14 meters. Okay. Now we have length and breadth. So, let's calculate the area of path plus field is equal to length into breadth, which is 19 into 14. Okay. And this is 19 into 14 is, this is 266 meter square, right? Now this is the area of this hole, which includes this rectangular field and this path. So now what we are going to do, the area of path is equal to 266 minus area of field, which is 266 minus 150. We have already calculated that, right? And so it becomes 1 meter square, sorry. So we have calculated this. So you see, we have calculated the area and of this rectangular field, and then this was surrounded by some path, and then to calculate that we included this rectangular field with this path, and then we subtracted the field and we got our answer. This is one of the approach which is easier to solve, and you might not be forgetting it. So I hope that you got some idea. So thank you very much, and in the next session I'll do example having some circular region and some rectangular or a square region, right? So thank you.